Good morning, it's Devorah. It's InStory Live, where we dive into how to tap into your soul story and live your purpose and be a blessing in the world. So yesterday was a fasting day. I'm just gonna share over into the InStory world. There we go. So yesterday was the Jewish community's day of mourning and fasting called Tisha B'Av. Hi, Sarah Jane. And today is the day after. So what's so powerful is that in spiritual traditions, we have rituals, and they are designed to get us off of automatic and expand our consciousness. And so in our Jewish tradition, our rituals all have different energetic focuses. So we have the holiday of Sukkot, which is feeling joy. Hi, Kay. But so Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, is the commemoration and the day of mourning for the destruction of the ancient temple 2,000 years ago. And it's a focus on yearning for what could be better. It's a focus on loss. It's a time when you feel down. You don't just act like everything's fine. You have to have some moments to own what's not working, and not just to stay there, but to like yearn for what was. And so we, because people say like in a way it's like crazy. Why would you have a national day, a mourning of the Jewish people? I mean, it's not national to America, to a place, but like a spiritual day of mourning for the Jewish people for something that happened 2,000 years ago. But it's an energetic shift. It's an energetic reset, so that we take a moment to notice what's missing. But you can't stay there, because if you stay there, then you're just going to stay depressed and down and under the weight of it. So we intensely focus for one day. We fast, which is hard, and we read things like, we read Lamentations. We read something that's about the painful time that was. We read about other painful times, and then we yearn for what's better. Towards the end, we lift up, and then there's 7 weeks where the focus of each Shabbat is on comfort, on looking up, on seeing how we are better, how things can be better. How do we comfort ourselves? How do we get back up? You know me, I'm always talking about that. How do you get back up? And so now it's the next day. I got back up, right? We are getting back up. We always have the opportunity to get back up. So it's a process of not going into denial if you hit something that's not working, but feel it and then start to look up out of it, right? How do you look up beyond the pain? I'm not going to tell it now, but there's a beautiful story that ends with you have to see beyond the beating. Sometime I'll go back and tell the whole story, but how do you see beyond the pain, right? And so being able to see beyond that allows us to lift our consciousness up and out into creating something new. And this idea of yearning is also really beautiful. Hi, Renata. It, like, being able to, like, when one of the teachers taught that when that ancient temple was destroyed, that was spiritual, a kind of spiritual beauty, an awareness of spiritual beauty went out of the world. And then we can yearn for that. So I think it's really powerful to like feel a sense of what's contracted, right? That's what's not working. And then look up and lift up out of it. What is more expanded? I'm always telling people to breathe yourself bigger. So what is that? And we're heading into Shabbat. Tonight is Shabbat. And Shabbat, what's interesting when I think about it is that Shabbat, the first time Shabbat is described is in the creation. Like after the 6 days of creating the physical world there and all the things in it, the animals and plants and so forth, and the stars, moon, and sky and so forth. Then God creates Shabbat, the 7th day, the Sabbath. So it exists no matter what. And it's this very uplifted consciousness and energy that's built into creation. It's not a physical thing. So I just find that so interesting that built into creation is spiritual renewal. So may you have some. spiritual, physical, renewal, healing, inspiration. Take some time today, tomorrow, to do what nourishes you spiritually, what's healing physically, what rejuvenates you and uplifts you and gives you joy. So that is my inspiration for you for today. Look for what is uplifting. Lift yourself up out of what's constricted. Be more expanded and lean into joy. Do something that uplifts, nourishes your soul, that is spiritually beautiful and uplifting. So let me know if you did that and if this helps. Sending you all blessings. Remember, always go out in the world, share your story, live your purpose, be a blessing. Bye, folks.